Greetings and welcome to Let's Play Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. Well, we were stuck in here, and I would say let's carry on with this puzzle. Did I reset this? I didn't reset this. I think you reset this when you are not finished and you restart. I have no idea. So last time I said like this could be Pierre, and I think I go back to this thing because it helped. It brought me the most so far. So, or the fastest, that was the word I was looking for. Pierre... Where's this? Ah, where's the... I'm pretty sure that here means murderer. Well, let's try it out. Where are you? There. Ah, that here could mean plantard. So this means it could be whoever sent that message. The thing is, this is a very inefficient encryption system because, as you can see, a normal person can decipher it. And if you don't use the same encryption key for every message, which they pretty sure don't do, you know, then it's not really something that you can use. Murdered. Must. That would be an S. Arn and Samada. Yamada. It was a Y, right? Pretty sure it was a Y. Thierry's... Oh, that would be a G for girl. Gurl! There are ghouls on the internet. It could be a vigilant. Must have. Okay. Trail. Arns and... Was it Arno? I think Arno was one guy who was killed. Ah, followed! Okay. That makes sense. No. Oh, right. Followed. Plantard, Pierre killed. Murderer must have followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will, I guess, come for us now. We must be vigilant.
Plantard. Pierre killed. Murderer must have followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda. So much for Imelda's innocence. Plantard was working for her and for Canchon. But why did Plantard want to meet? Was it a trap? Or maybe he was in too deep and needed me to tell the story, whatever the story was. One thing was clear. It was a story worth killing for.
The Shadow of the Templars. So, I guess since I have this itsy... Wait a second.
Hey! What about my photos?
Shut up.
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Well, I'm waiting. Get your camera out.
Tits
Camera.
out.
Oh, I forgot. It broke.
Hello. They should never send a woman to do a man's job.
Ooh.
Well, this woman had fooled him easily enough. And found the evidence the police had missed.
There's obvious evidence stuck in the... I'm not going to harp on this.
The strange metal artifact I found in Plantard's pouch had pointed back to the quayside.
Oh, that's where we are going. Ile de la Silepelemele. I can't speak French. I can't pronounce French. I'm not even going to try it. Oh wait, it's locked. Yeah. You know.
The slab was too...
Yeah. We do our song and dance here again. Whoop. Again, I may be too harsh on the game. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's a fun game so far, but I'm just like overly critical when I have the feeling there's some stupidity. Like I said, oh, something gets blown up, I'm absolutely next to it. I have to act totally odd or something. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. But so far, it's okay. It's okay. Playing it. Okay.
Plantard's key fitted the lock, so he must have used this place too. A photograph had been torn up. If I could just arrange the pieces.
Why would you tear up a photograph and... Yeah, I'm fairly certain I know.
Oh my god. It can't be.
Yeah, that's your father. Told ya. Well, I'm guessing that, considering her reaction. I didn't spoil myself, no worries. So I can't spoil you guys. Where is... Let's orientate after this. Yeah, okay, now. Does it fit? I think it fits. That looks nice. That looks nice. This. So why would you open a photograph and not destroy the evidence? I never felt the need to, you know, tear something up and then be like, oh. I'm keeping the ripped pieces as a memento or something. I don't know, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm whipping this thing up so I can... That also bothered me in, what's his face? Tex Avery, no, Tex Murphy. Where most of these puzzles were like, yeah, stuff like that. Oh, I'm whipping things up and then keeping them in one place together. Yeah, it's your father. So we really need to... Something to the right is odd. Wait a second, I know what's odd. This is odd. Yes! This belongs to here, this belongs to there.
There was no doubt about it. It was a picture of my father. Papa, oh God. After what I'd gone through, I thought I could face anything, but not this. My father, the one person in the whole world who I truly admired, standing with Crachon while those murderers carried on with their evil work. My father, grinning at the camera. I couldn't believe it. I realized that I desperately needed to get to the bottom of this story, and that I really needed George.
Inside me. I don't know if I could sleep in this flat anymore if I knew that they bugged it or something, you know. Maybe we should have talked with this old lady.
I pushed against the door, but it seemed to be locked.
Yeah, don't they have like doorbells that you can, you know?
Oh, hi!
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good. It only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to. Are the flowers for sale?
No.
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity?
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat. I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
Ooh.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Okay.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Oh, she's going to die. 5 minutes or so.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me in the apartment block across the street.
I tried the door, but it's locked.
You know, I've told the landlord about that 1,000,000 times. It is a damp. The old building is like a sponge. It sucks up the moisture from God knows where.
You mean the door is
But,
stuck because it's swollen?
That is correct. There is an art to opening it. Don't shove toward. Just give it a gentle nudge above the lock.
Thanks for the advice. How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months, she's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating. It's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
Oh.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
That's awful. Smile.
Have you seen anyone out here watching Mademoiselle Collard's apartment?
Yes, I have. A strange man. Tall and thin as a broomstick. He kept his face hidden, but I saw his eyes peering from evil little slits.
How was he dressed?
A long brown raincoat with an hat.
Well, like Humphrey Bogart.
Yes, but he didn't have Bogart's charisma. Besides, this guy looked like he needed a toilet. You never saw Bogart clenching his buttocks like that.
What?
Is there anything else you can tell me about Mademoiselle Collard?
No, monsieur.
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
Nothing.
What do you make of this tool?
Is it something a dentist would use?
Yeah.
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
What the fuck?
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You may.
Formidable. So give it a nice knock. Nudge.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
Hi.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George.
You do remember that your apartment is bugged?
A beer? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers underneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck. Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
My editor told me to drop this story. Can you believe it?
But you're not going to do that.
Oh no. I'm going to find out what's behind these killings. It just doesn't add up. It almost feels like some sort of conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone.
Oh, three important people are being killed by a masked person. This had nothing to do with each other.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it, millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium.
How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown.
I had been about to add mime to the list, but stopped myself. I really didn't want to have to explain to George about my father's involvement with Cauchon.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you this, I will not be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance for a big break.
Or an early death.
Somebody could have bugged my apartment, and we're sitting here talking about everything. And I told your name, and you told me my name. And they know about us now, and they could come in here any minute, because they've been in here already. What?
Tell me more about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell.
Well, how'd you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought me my first camera. I was 8, and my parents had just split up.
Did you live with your father?
Yes. My mother went off with her new boyfriend. I didn't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really. Always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted me to study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used. Paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Oh no!
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed a film I shot at the cafe. Here, George. It's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh, no?
Take a close look at his right cheek.
A scar in the shape of a horseshoe.
Or a crescent moon.
Okay. Yeah, I found this tissue.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
That's disgusting, George.
No. I think the stuff on it is grease paint. Like actors use, or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
Someone jacked off in it.
I found this false nose in the sewer.
And I'm now in a totally different room where I recorded this.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Risée du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
She sounds like she drank a few shots of tequila in between recordings. It started... Wait. At least that's how I sound when I'm drunk.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
It's your
Because I
neck,
noticed the guy behind
you
you,
idiot.
of course.
Yeah, she's really into necks, especially yours.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but... Well, I had a job to do. I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Well, I've... Ah, La Risée du Monde. Poste de police. Rouget. Let's go to La Risée du Monde. Or however you pronounce this. Yes, by the way, no need to tell me how to pronounce French words. I can't care less. Okay. That's so sad.
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, for in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie?
What?
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
I do have to mention, this is like the third time his voice changed quality-wise. I don't know if they want to... No, they don't. They don't want to show the different locations with a different toning set. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was the first game and they just didn't have the money to have a professional studio or something. I don't know. Anyways, I will interrogate this nice man next time. And yeah. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see each other soon. So take care and goodbye.